Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I'm like a dog in heat.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 25th day of February, 2026. Good morning, everybody. My name is Chris Hockey. Welcome to Wednesday on the Power Trip Morning Show. Regular cast of characters in today, and I believe Parker Fox is going to be in with us. He's back. Can't wait to see his big, tall face. And we will be hearing from Pete Burcich about 7:40 for Vikings News as he is live down in Indianapolis for the NFL Combine. So information on that as well. So lots to get to. Let's get her started. Here's Nate Bargatze Comedy. It is the Wednesday morning on the Power Trip. Now you, don't forget, I'm glad you're here.
People always talk to me very easy too, or dumb. Like if I talk to a stranger, I can always feel it. And I think it's my eyes. I have big eyes. And so I just get a lot of like, you still with me, man? And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I mean, I'm listening. He goes, all right, I don't feel like you could have been anywhere, you know? I got a reversible jacket at home, and I have two of them because I didn't know it was reversible. Bought them at the same time. Tried them both on separately. Like the black one, thought might as well get the blue one too. Went and laid them up there, and I remember they go, are you sure? I go, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing here, right? The dumbest I've ever been talked to, I like to golf. And so a guy was telling me there's a real golf course in North Carolina where they have llamas or the caddies. So if you don't know anything about golf, a caddy usually carries your bag around, tells you how far you are from the hole, and helps you out. So this course, they have llamas. So you put your golf bag on a llama, and it carries your bag. So he told me that, and then he looks into my big dumb eyes, and he goes, just so you know, llamas can't talk, though. I mean, that's the question he was trying to get ahead of as he looked into my stupid eyes. Like, he's like, I'm going to say it so that guy doesn't have to say it.
I agree.
Amazing hot lines.
The finish line is waiting.
Yes!
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
That's not a lot.
For the warriors. Never giving up the lead. To take it to the top. You're never gonna stop.
All right, welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. It is Wednesday, February 25th. Pumped to see Parker, right? Word is he's coming in. That's going to be super cool. I can't wait to hear the full-ass recap of Milan and Northern Italy and Olympic gold and, man, everything he's been through the last couple of weeks. It's got to be super cool. Good for him.
Saw him not yesterday, day before yesterday in here. We kissed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's still tall.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's still tall.
Still real tall.
You guys Frenched? That was just for Tommy.
Nope. I don't French anymore.
You don't French any less.
We don't French anymore.
Yeah. It's a sad song.
Yeah. That's,
They say so much.
Oh, so good.
Pete Burcich, like you said, from the Combine.
There's a Frencher right there.
Sauce, you love the Combine.
I do. It starts tomorrow.
What do you love more, Pete Burcich or the Combine?
Pete Burcich.
Is it close?
No, but I love Pete Burcich.
You never get to see Burcich again or the Combine again?
Oh, Pete Burcich again.
So you like him more, but you would rather get rid of him?
If I could only, yes, I would get rid of him to watch the Combine. Yeah. Yeah.
Sit down.
I am. Yeah. Yeah.
Dildo!
Jesus.
What were you looking for yesterday? Salsa and chips with Lou Dog?
Yeah.
Did you find it?
No, we didn't.
You didn't do it?
No. We might go today, though.
You might go today?
Possibilities are endless.
Don't you have things to do tonight with double nickels?
No, that's... Oh, yeah, I have Maynard's tonight.
Yeah.
With your game.
Oh, that's right. I was like, who the
Soccer?
hell's Double Nickels?
No.
Now I got it.
It's a
now
lady
I'm
that
caught
was
up.
asking for
Yep,
Hawk.
got it now.
That's not true at all.
No.
That's not true at all. She wasn't asking for me.
She was asking if we could do the show at their like Christmas party.
Yeah, she wanted us to come to their house.
Yeah.
Papa?
Yeah. No, not that lady.
Oh.
he would have gone to that Christmas party.
That'd be a fun old school radio stunt.
Yeah, just show up.
Yeah.
Show up at a random person's house and just do a show.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they were looking for.
Didn't we do that? There was like a KFAN backyard bit back in the day. Do you remember that?
Oh, sure. We had staff. People went places and did things
That's
together.
right. We had interns and a whole bunch of part-timers and street teamers.
Yeah.
Like, we had a whole bunch of people that could help pull that off.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
But we're like, we grilled in their backyard or something.
Yeah, sure. We just show up. We had the
Was it P.A. Dubé? Like, who? I forget
Yeah.
what show did that prize where it's KFAN broadcast from your house.
Did we have the KFAN pool patrol where we'd roll around looking for pools to hang out
No,
at?
that was your other bit where you and that guy made that up and then you got crabs.
Oh, yeah, you and the dude, Mark Duval, just basically went pool to pool looking for chicks.
That's not true at all.
Remember the dude?
Yeah, of course I remember the
love
dude.
the
I
dude.
talk to him all the time.
No, that was at your other radio station, didn't that?
The Big Wazoo, Dayton's Dangerous Rock and Roll
The
Station.
guy
Yeah.
made up Pool
Yeah,
Patrol.
Paul Stewart.
right?
Yeah, we made up the pool patrol. We just took the station vehicle. We're like going, we're going to go do some station stuff. And then we'd go driving around until we saw people in the backyard pools. And we'd stop and be like, hey, it's the Wazoo pool crew.
Yeah.
What's going on?
That's genius.
That is
it
genius.
worked out pretty well.
And you were looking for one thing and one thing only.
And we found it.
Yeah, I bet you did.
He found it.
So she wants us to broadcast from her house or her Christmas party.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like in Excelsior or something, yeah.
Was it Kurt Bills?
Yeah. No,
Was it?
I don't think that was her name, no.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And they want it's like this thing Excelsior does during Christmas time, and they wanted us to broadcast from it.
Yeah. They call it.
And as
Amazing hot rods.
and as I always do, I say email Chris at KFAN.com.
Right, because you're
Or
not
Hawk.
you're not mature enough to just say
Yeah.
the price tag on that is absolutely astronomical.
No, I did
You guys
say
can't
that.
afford it. Don't worry about it.
No, it's
I
okay.
did-
I'm not mature enough to say that either. I do the
Yeah.
same thing. I'm always like,
just
email
push it.
Abbott.
Yeah, push it
oh,
on
yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you're
was
good
a
at something,
reason,
never
though.
do it for free.
I gave him Hawk's email.
I'm sure you did.
yeah.
Yeah.
They ever email you?
I know that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't check my email anymore.
Yeah.
I figure that's how they're going to fire me. If I don't check my email, I will never know.
That's not how they can always call you like they did me.
Is that right?
Yep.
Man, what a
That
great
person
bit.
doesn't work here anymore.
No,
I don't think that guy's in radio anymore.
I'm not sure who's in radio anymore.
Yeah.
some of us,
Yeah.
a handful of us.
Yeah.
That
feels like
guy thought he was a big deal.
It feels
that
like
guy.
it's a secret, doesn't it?
That guy thought he was a huge deal.
Yeah, that guy really did think he was a big
Yes,
deal.
he
We were
did.
just talking about somebody like that this morning, weren't we, Suzzy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, man. Things are
Yeah.
happening.
Things are happening.
Yeah.
So no pool patrol, no KFAN backyard, no Christmas in Excelsior for the Power Trip Morning Show.
Well, I mean, Hawk and I would go.
No.
I think Chris would,
Yeah, I wouldn't take you.
depending on the guest list.
Yeah, I'm not, you can't join.
I think his exact words were, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
He will volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a pro, but I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, am I right?
Yeah, you are correct.
Yeah.
How's the hosting gig going? How do you
It's
do?
good, man. It's really fun.
Now, you don't conduct the game, you just host it?
No, I just log in on the Initials Game Live app.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do the content.
No, I don't do the content.
I don't either.
No.
Everybody thinks I write the clues.
No.
You said people have complained or like, tell Corey it's too hard.
Well,
It's like, I don't write the clues.
Every once in a while, there's one where you're like, I don't even. And then sometimes there's like big words that I just go, well, you can read it. So, I
Just
make it kind
read
of my
clue
own bit.
3.
It'll be like so and so something. I'll be like, I don't know what that word is, and then somebody will yell, "This is what." I'll go, "Oh yeah, that is what it is." But yeah,
Got it.
It's a good bit, man. We get about anywhere between like 30 to like 70 people.
Damn.
Play.
And they got the waffle fries, right?
They got the waffle
And they have
fries.
rosemary or not?
On the if you get it as a
Yes,
side as an app, they do. Yeah.
God, man.
I
Yeah.
love for Ken Jennings to be like, this French Explorer friend,
You
it's
can
on the
read it.
monitor.
Yeah.
Why am I even here? Just read it.
I've said that a few times. Yeah.
I loved it the other day, by the way, when Belinda was here and she was like, yeah, I did this and I did that and I did this. And then I worked with this guy and he works at the game shows. Who's that?
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. When she said she worked at the game, somebody worked at the game show or like hosted it. I'm like, what show are you talking about? I'm like, I watch a ton. I mean, there aren't that many hosts. Who is it?
You didn't know the guy, right?
She never said the name.
No, she didn't know.
She said his name was Steve. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did.
Did she?
Yeah, I think she said it right when you asked her. His name
Did
was
say the
Steve.
name. She did say the name, but I can't remember the name.
Steve Lombardozzi, I think was his name.
The former Minnesota Twin?
Different one.
I don't think he ever hosted like Lingo back in the day on Game Show Network.
No.
They don't have a great crop of games right now. The good ones are all like the repeats from network TV, like The Chase.
Is Lingo another name for...
Nope.
Okay.
No. Deep breath, please.
No, Lingo
I'm
was the
asking a
game that Chuck Woolery hosted, and he never truly understood the rules.
Yeah, that's like Rosie and Spread Swing.
Yeah, that was almost like you had that teed up, but it couldn't have been.
Yeah. Oh, it was teed up.
I heard him yesterday on with Common. He recapped his entire 2 weeks off.
And savaged the wedding he went to.
Savaged it.
Savaged it.
Yep, too many speeches.
A weird candelabra lady.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't have done any of that.
Yeah,
What, did somebody go on and on and on?
Yeah, somebody who just wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah, and he savaged it. And
Well, it's hard for him because nobody mentioned him at all during the ceremony.
Yeah, he
had to sit there.
Even Common was like, wow, you're just going to rip this wedding?
Ripped it to shreds.
And it's people who live in this community. He just hammered it. It was too long for me.
He's done enough for this community.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he said, and why did they have a belly dancer?
Yeah,
because it's their wedding. Who cares? They can have 90 belly dancers. Who cares?
And then when he was like, I was waiting for, who's the lady that spins the plates? And
Red Panda.
Red Panda. And he goes, I was waiting for her to roll out.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be sweet.
If I'm at a wedding, and I don't like going to weddings. If I'm at a wedding and Red Panda shows up, I'm super pumped I showed up.
Put down the muffins.
Cupcakes. It was 1.5, but you guys claim it was 7.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. If she rolls out, I'm like, this marriage ain't going anywhere, but I love it.
Yeah, he was so mad.
I say that about every marriage, but
Yeah.
I want the groom to look at everybody and go,
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Did you catch it? Rosie said he wore the same suit that he got married in to this wedding.
which time?
The most recent time.
Because he loves talking about how he still wears the same clothes he did in high school.
He does.
He loves it. And you know what? I got to tell you, if I'm taking a step back here, if that's true, that's a damn fine thing.
How is that possible, though? Like, how is it possible that clothes honestly still holds up? And I'm not even trying to be super mean about his age.
No, I'm with you.
How does clothes from high school still honestly even hold up anymore? How's that even possible?
I don't know.
It's got to smell like ass.
No.
Oh, no.
That can't smell good.
That was the groom, by the way.
Oh.
He gave Rosie a hug.
Oh, no.
I mean, honestly, at that point, didn't they
Anything
make
else?
clothing out of bear pelts?
Well, that might be why they hold up. Maybe they're made better.
Yeah, maybe they are made better.
I don't know.
He was so mad. It took forever. Too many speeches. They had like 23 people talk. He was so pissed.
If I walked in here wearing parachute pants, do you guys even know what those are?
Yeah,
of course.
MC Hammer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had zippers all over them. And my, I guess I went in high school. It was before high school. My Michael Jackson leather coat, which wasn't real leather. I guarantee you that still exists somewhere. Probably for $500 in a vintage store somewhere.
Yeah.
Think about that, though. We all wore those pants.
Oh, my God.
Like late 80s, early to mid 90s. And you look back, they were basically just tarps.
Yes.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yes.
Right? I mean, it was the least comfortable thing ever. It's like, yeah, but it's not jeans. Yeah, but it's basically plastic.
Yes.
It makes the weirdest noises. They like that weird swishing
Yeah, that's
sound.
exactly what I was thinking. The
Oh,
hallways
it's
in my high
terrible.
school must have been just terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so much more comfortable.
Yeah.
For what?
For what? What are you doing in there?
Against
all these
wind
zippers.
shear?
Right.
I guess.
Someday I'm going to need these zippers for my cell phone.
I'll put my pager in there for now.
Yeah.
Oh, man, somebody really needs me to call them. It says 911.
Yeah.
This must be an emergency. What do you want? What are you doing?
Right.
That's what every 911 page was.
Correct. I would, yes.
What are you guys up to? Why'd you page 911?
Yeah.
Want to see what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
I drove 3 miles and got off on the first exit because I thought you were. No, just see what you guys are doing.
Just see what you guys. Where are you guys?
I'm at a payphone.
We're at a party you're going to go to. Oh, okay.
See you later.
I'll see when
God, pagers were dumb.
Yeah, they were kind of dumb.
You know, on an everyday basis, though, I don't really dress much different than I did in high school. I mean, the clothing styles are different, but it's T-shirts and jeans. That's all I wore in high school.
Well, as you guys can see, because I wear the same thing every day, I have definitely, in the last 10, 15 years, crossed over to the I don't care anymore stretch. And it's about comfort. That's why I would never wear tarp parachute pants again, right? That's why I hate going to weddings. I don't like dressing up. I like being comfortable. And I don't care if it looks cool or not.
Yeah.
Right? It's the best thing ever. Giving up is awesome.
Yeah. You found out at some point over the years, you found out you didn't need to go to weddings for cupcakes.
Yeah.
Right. You can just buy them.
Yeah.
You're saying.
I don't live that far from Nadia's.
Oh, my God. I'm glad I do.
Right. It's right next to that Costco, though. That's the Costco I go to every week.
I got to tell you.
They're right there.
What is it? Coburn's. Jeez Louise, their bakery. I can't even go in there anymore.
Oh, really? There's a Coburn's that just opened up right next to my house. They just built a new one.
Coburn's is sweet, yeah.
Let me tell you what.
Really?
Oh, my God. The bakery at Coburn's is always
I'll have
the
to
best
pop in there
part.
and see.
Even if it's a tiny version of Coburn's, they still got just the sweetest. I almost called them sluts.
Wow.
Making just the best. You can't believe the stuff they come up with.
Don't you think all grocery stores in the last 20, 25 years have upped their game, though? Like Hy-Vee's bakery is outstanding.
Oh, my God.
I think Target's bakery is very, very solid. Like, there aren't a lot of bad bakeries anymore. I think they used to just mail it in. Now it's all legit, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to miss.
I wonder if that's like a big, like they've realized that's a big moneymaker for grocery stores. You know what I mean? Like if there's a big margin.
I would bet it's a huge margin.
Yeah.
Man.
Because they sell, some of these grocery stores sell like half pies for like $15 now.
That's my pie.
Because you don't want the full pie, right? I mean,
why don't you want the full pie?
I do, but
remember when you used to bake pies to try to lure women?
Yes.
Yeah. You were
and
like
not in a Cosby way or a serial killer way. It was more just,
thank you for saying that.
Hey, why don't you come over and I'll bake you a pie?
Yeah, I like making
That's
pies.
my pie.
Yeah, that was like your go-to trick for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Just baking blueberry pies.
Yeah, or French silk. Yeah. Yep.
Interesting strategy.
Yeah. Worked out.
Hey, man, shoot your shot. Yeah, did you bake Kel a pie early?
No, we bonded over the Ted Bundy documentary.
And that's why you're married.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Your wedding in Vegas, not my favorite. Way too many speeches.
Lack of cupcakes.
Yeah, didn't have cupcakes. Like there was a belly dancer. It was in Vegas. I didn't like it.
Hawk loved it.
I sure did.
Because Papa was there.
Papa?
That man T-Bone.
That's just not how I would have done it. I wore what I wear every day. I don't like that.
It took 15 minutes.
I didn't like that. I wanted it to be like an hour and a half.
I did like the feel of the place we were in. It could have been 1970.
Yeah.
And I could have had parachute pants on.
You liked the lady that married us.
I did. I thought it was a good time. We did. It was fun.
Yeah, thank you. Corey didn't like it, though.
I didn't like it. I just kept waiting for like Red Panda to come rolling in.
Yeah.
That actually would be sweet.
Yeah, that would be
so sweet.
If I ever get married again, I'm paying Red Panda to show up. What is she, like 10, 15K?
Probably.
Something like that.
Renew your vows.
Yeah.
Renew my vows and have Red Panda just roll through.
Do you think your wife would show up if you invited her to renounce?
I don't, and she doesn't know who Red Panda was, so I couldn't be like, Angie, you got to show up. Red Panda's going to be at our wedding vow renewal. No, that wouldn't do it.
The restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, renewing vows is a lot like remodeling a home.
It really is, like Builders Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com does. Call them today. Take care of your business.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
God, it's loud. You know, it's weird, Zyko. I think a lot of our stuff that, because we're under construction, I think a lot of our stuff is being loaded in from elsewhere, like not in this building. And so some of it's like this, and you got to turn it way up. And the other thing's like, because because it just gets loaded in at whatever audio level it's loaded in at, if you know what I mean.
Hey, somebody else, if you know how you guys always say if you're listening out there on the podcast or whatever, tweet at us where you're listening and when you're listening, even if it's like 6 months later. It's just fun to see how long people go and still try to keep the podcast as linear as possible. Tweet at me at Corey Cove if you have the same problem once in a while on multiple apps, not just the iHeartRadio app. But I've complained to Abbott a couple times that I'll be listening to the Power Trip podcast or the Initials podcast when I'm doing the stats. And what Chris just said will happen. The segment will be super loud, then it goes to a commercial, and you can barely hear the commercial.
Yeah.
And then you're in your car, and you turn it all the way up, and then you forget.
Yeah.
And then the show comes back on, and it just blasts through the... It's like, jeez.
Yeah.
Man. If I'm the only one that's having that problem, then I'll stop complaining.
You're definitely not.
You're definitely not.
It's so weird. Why does it happen?
Yeah.
Why can't the app regulate...
Yeah.
And kind of just make sure all of them are on the same level? I don't understand that. That's annoying.
Do you guys remember years and years ago?
I do.
I do not.
Which year?
Well, I don't remember exactly. But do you remember when they would advertise TVs with the volume will be the same when it goes to commercial? Because there was a bit where the commercials were so loud.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Now, because of all these streaming services, the commercials on streaming services are as loud as as possible. We mute them every time it goes to commercial on Hulu or something.
Which is a bad idea because advertisers matter and
they're so loud. But you
they
can
have good
see
messages that you need.
But
so
you can see them.
Anybody listen to ads anymore?
But you can see them. That wasn't I'm not ripping ads. I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
They're so loud.
The volume's got to be the same.
Yeah, the volume's got to be the same.
Right.
I love ads.
I think there was somebody in Congress that was going to propose a law to make that.
Yes.
A law that you can't.
Yeah. Then they got $100,000 and they decided not to.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal.
Well played.
I'd take that.
Yeah.
Better than fighting a raccoon to death.
Yeah.
Well, I was practicing last night. I started on kittens. And you got to start somewhere,
Yeah,
brother.
you got to start low.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Work your way up.
Yeah.
Went well. I only lost one fight.
Oh, okay.
Until.
Yeah.
That's a nice gash on your forehead there.
Jesus.
You're not the first to tell me that.
Take it down a notch.
Yeah, please relax.
How come they're there before the combine? That's kind of weird.
That's when the partying happens.
Yeah, and I think it used to be that you can't it used to be you couldn't media members can't stay for the drills.
It's still like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know because there are a bunch of people I know that I would bet, and I wonder if he's listening, but somebody like Alec Lewis got there Monday. I would bet he leaves before the drills.
He had to get there Monday because he can't find anything, so he has to have plenty of time.
Yeah, correct. He had the best during Vikings finish.
God, dude.
Hey, Alec Lewis is next. Hawk, is he there? Haven't seen him. Okay.
He's trying to find.
He's trying to find the booth.
Yeah, he's in Montreal, and we're in Ireland, so he'll be here soon.
Yeah.
Love him. He's great. I think it has to do with that competition committee stuff.
Yeah.
And the opportunity to kind of actually talk to each other and hang out before getting to work.
Yeah. So when the drills start, I think a lot of the media members go home.
Yeah, we'll talk to Pete Bursich today.
But yeah.
7:40, he'll be there.
But
he's live.
I think we talked about either Monday or last week. PA show was one of the first shows to go.
Yeah.
Nordo and I talked about that when I was on with them. It would be them and 2 other radio stations. Mm-hmm. Now it's a full-on event.
Well, hey, speaking of Alec Lewis not being able to find the booth on road trips, Chris, here's your, I know we've gone through this, but let's break this down a little bit more here. Here are your Vikings road trips for 26, mm-hmm. right? Bears, Packers, Lions, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saints.
Yeah,
and that's the one that's potentially in France, right? I mean, the Saints are going to France, but
potential.
But we don't know that one's necessarily the game that we're going to. But so it's either in Paris or New Orleans.
That's a win either way.
Yep.
Tampa. You go to Tampa.
Yeah, I love going to Tampa. I like that stadium a lot.
What do you like around Tampa?
There's a lot of things to do, especially if it's if I had my druthers. I don't know what druthers are, by the way. I need to look that up. I always say that. I don't know what it means. Mm-hmm. I hope it's not racist or something.
I don't think so.
Good.
Oh.
If I had my druthers, it'd be a Sunday night game, so I'd have a Saturday night just to kind of hang around Tampa.
Yeah, and you're a big fan of guitars, correct?
I love guitars.
So you love looking at guitars.
I do, big ones.
The bigger the better.
Yeah,
Do they have any big guitars in the Tampa Bay area?
Where there's one that glows. You can see it from a long ways away.
Awesome.
That'd be
Go
fun.
check that out.
Good for you.
I believe that, it's not a guitar, but I believe there's a similar place that without the guitar in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I miss that casino.
Like right down the street.
Right down the street.
Casino?
You go to the Jets at the New York Jets.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. I like going there. And if the next game is a night game, if it's not a noon game, you can actually go to New York City and spend some time in Manhattan.
At the Patriots.
That's always cool. I really will enjoy that. That's a fun stadium.
And then at the Niners, and again, the Niners play in Mexico City, right?
Yep.
So that's another one that might be us.
You are correct.
So Mexico City and France still on the docket potentially.
And I think we will find out in the next, at least, I would think before the draft, most of those will either, the rumors will be correct and people will figure it out, or the NFL will just come out and say it.
Isn't the hot rumor, though, because the Vikes went back-to-back with Dublin and London last year, that Paris is probably not in the cards, but Mexico City wouldn't be nuts? What's the flight from Minneapolis to Mexico City?
Dangerous. What's going on over there?
He was pretending to type. I think he was pretending to Google. Zach is actually Googling.
He has a... Oh, never mind.
He has a laptop. You can't complain about that computer.
No.
4.5 hours, Core.
All right, that's not that bad at all.
Yeah,
that's not that much further than going to San Francisco itself.
Definitely not. No, that'd
What's
be
San
cool.
Francisco, 4?
Probably, yeah.
So it's almost the same flight.
Look it up on your computer, Sauce.
Yeah, there you go. What does it say?
420.
Oh, my.
So identical flight lengths.
Yeah.
Pretty much. By the way, druther, a person's preference in a matter. So,
that's
so
on
if
the
you
money.
had your
if I had my druthers, I would prefer to be a writer.
I
literally.
hate Sauce's druther. Dov sucks.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
That's kind of on the nose. That says exactly what it is.
I like your druther. He's
my
very
druther's really nice.
Yeah, he is
Good dude,
nice.
man.
I saw him at Fleet Farm.
Yeah, that checks out. My druther loves Fleet Farm.
Yeah. He likes buying
my
tires for his tractor, horse feed, a fishing pole, and a gun.
Yeah.
And some circus peanuts.
Yep, it's just for crime he's about to commit.
Nope.
My druther
He had
loves
his
Insane
druthers.
Clown Posse.
He sure does.
Yeah, he needs all those things too.
Yeah, he does.
And he hates
to go
sleeves.
No, that's Hawk.
I don't hate them. I just don't need them.
Yeah.
Except for when I'm working, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot going on in sports. We'll do a front page sports in a second. Parker Fox later. Pete Burstich later. It's the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Just like the Wild, we're back in action with another Wild Wednesday, and your shot at tickets to the Wild versus Lightning on March 3rd. Just use the iHeartRadio app to send us a talkback and tell us who lights the lamp for the Wild first when they take on Colorado tomorrow night. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword contest.
So I'm on the hunt right now, Corey, to find a full family tree with pictures of the Game of Thrones universe. Because I want to know, which people in the newest series are related to the people in the last series and
Right.
related to people in
Yep.
where the family tree went. Because I know if I paid better attention, I would know that just by knowing the names and such like that. But I have a hard time with that. And it's been years and years and years since I started watching it.
Yep. And some people have the same name, which is a little confusing as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of the names are pretty similar. So if you haven't watched the show in a while, they start to blend together and you go wait a minute now. Which one was that?
Right.
Even in this new series, right? There's about 15 guys that have a name that starts with that E or the AE bit or whatever.
Yeah,
You're like
right.
Arian,
Aegon.
You're like, I don't know who these people are. Egg's easy to keep track of, but it gets confusing.
So Baratheon, let's just go with that. Wasn't that the king in the very first episode of the Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
The guy who gets gored by the pig? He was a Baratheon, right?
The Robert, right? Robert
Yeah.
Baratheon, the big fat guy with the beard.
Guy. Yeah, who was originally married to the lady who was getting it on with her brother. Right? Right?
Big fat guy with a beard.
Who was getting it on with her brother?
Yeah.
Oh.
Am
No
I
big
right,
deal.
though?
Oh, boy.
Tommy's favorite scene?
I'm right, though, right?
I think, I think so, right?
So
I think she
if
was.
he was a Baratheon, then he is related to the guy who's laying beside the tree with Dunk at the end of
that's Lionel
That's
Baratheon.
Lionel. So somehow,
Dunk.
Yeah,
Dunk,
that's probably a grandfather or great uncle or something.
something
Who knows?
like that. Yeah.
I have no
Right.
idea.
That's the kind of thing I'm wondering about, though. Like, because all the blonde hairs
Are Targaryens.
Right. And how about when the old lady says that to the little boy and the look on his face, man?
Yep.
That little boy's great.
He's a fantastic
Great
actor.
actor, man.
And that scene when he's in the mirror and he can see that he's got the just slight little blonde hairs coming back and he just hates it.
And he goes and gets man. And then his dad's there. The
So
dad
good.
character, by the way, first of all, looks like Edgar Winter. I couldn't stop thinking that was Edgar Winter. Like, look at Edgar Winter acting. Good for you, buddy. Play that guitar. Anyway, that's a
you,
great
buddy.
scene, man. That's a good. This season was great.
Yep.
Great.
Yep. Just wish the pacing was better, but yeah, man, it was definitely worth the wait.
Yeah.
And the potential is off the charts. It's fantastic.
I'm going to find us a map of all the families.
Man, that's overwhelming.
It would be overwhelming.
Yeah.
I don't know how the people. This is going to sound really dumb because this is basically reading comprehension. I don't know how you read those books and keep track.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you have no visual markers to help you remember it. How do you
None.
keep track of everybody
Yeah.
in a book?
Right.
Well,
And again, very self-aware. I just basically said, how do you read something and comprehend it?
Yeah, I was not good at that.
but
Oh, man.
the reason all this came up is because I was just looking at an article. When they're laying by that tree, Baratheon says to Dunk, he cusses and he says something about the others. In the books, the White Walkers are called the others. But in the TV show, the people who made Game of Thrones said, that's too vague. There are too many people in this show to just call them the others. We got to give them a better name than that. And so him saying the others when he's laying by the tree is an allusion to the books. And it's the first time it's ever happened. There were a lot of nerds out there going, oh, he said the others.
Beat it, nerd.
Beat it, nerd.
We're watching Thrones like adults.
First of all, beat it. Second of all,
Yep.
explain this to me before you do.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's going on. But God, I love that show.
Well, that's it. Again, the
love
other.
it.
How about that? Even that, the timeline with the White Walkers. Like, when did they start again? Like, I don't remember.
Right.
I know Tommy's watched Thrones like 14 times.
Yes.
I watched Thrones once and loved it. Watched House of the Dragon once and loved it. Now I've watched Night of the Seven Kingdoms once and eventually loved it. But if you started, even when you were like, tell me again who Robert Baratheon is, I'm like, I think I know, but I don't even remember.
Right.
It's now you're testing my memory from a show that was what, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Maybe? When was season 1 of Game of Thrones? Something like 10 years? Maybe more than that.
More than that, I would bet.
Maybe 14? 2014, maybe? No, maybe even earlier than that. Maybe 12? Who knows? Something like 2012, maybe, I think it started. If only there was a website we could look this up.
I'm trying to find
2011.
2011?
There you go.
Yeah. I don't remember what I did yesterday, let alone an episode from 15 years ago. The only thing that I really, really remember from the first episode of Game of Thrones is that a brother and sister are getting it on. The kid, Bran, sees them doing it and he gets pushed out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. I remember that stuff. Yep.
Yeah. You know,
That's the end of the first episode.
Yeah.
it would never have been me because I wouldn't have crawled up the side of that building because I'm afraid of heights. But I'd have said to dude, can I finish first? Before you throw me to my death, would you let me take care of my business here?
Yeah.
I don't know that's your sister.
Or even if he does.
Yeah.
If little Chris Hockey.
Yep.
Future, I'd have been like, this is an option?
Yep. Wow.
Future king of the Seven Kingdoms. Would basically be like, look, buddy, I don't judge.
No.
Your secret's safe with me.
Dude, I
All
like
right?
that. I'm so cool.
I don't kink shame.
Yeah, no, not me.
And Jamie's like, you know this is my sister, right? He's like, hey, man.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
They look over at me, catch me watching. I'm like, go ahead.
yeah,
You give him the Robert Redford nod.
Yeah.
buddy, this is what we call a win-win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. I ain't going to tell anybody if you let me what.
I was just climbing this tower for cardio, but this is a nice little surprise.
Looking Hawk just goes.
Let the boy
watch.
All right.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. Get some cookies at Holiday. You can also get Coca-Cola products, those 20-ounce bottles of Coke, 3 for $6.50 for a limited time, and you can mix and match any flavors or varieties of Coca-Cola 20-ounce bottles that you want, like Diet Coke, Zach. 3 for $6.50 with our friends at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday. Go get some Holiday.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, good news, bad news when it comes to basketball. The good news is the Wolves did beat the Blazers 124-121. Ant had 34. Jaden had 29. The Wolves have won 4 out of 5. So, yeah, the game on Sunday sucked. The effort wasn't there. The Sixers ran them out of the gym.
Yep.
But they have won 4 out of 5, and they're 5th in the West, and they're only a half a game out of 3rd, which is why games like Sunday piss us off. It's what Marnie was talking about yesterday. It's right there for the taking. You can't lose to the Sixers when they don't have Embiid and Paul George out there. You got to beat that team when it's this tight. If you didn't have anything to play for, it's like, then I don't really necessarily care. Let's just stay healthy. But when it is this tight, it does matter.
Right.
So 5th in the West, a half a game out of 3rd. Up next at the Clippers, Thursday at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you got to win, like you just said, Corey. You got to win games against these bad teams because the difference between the 3rd and 6th seed is if you're the 6th seed, you'd go on the road for the first couple games. If you're the 3rd seed, you get to host the first 2 games of a playoff series. That's way better than losing to these crappy teams that they always continue to do. And when they play the Clippers tomorrow, they will be without 2 of their best players. You should beat them handily.
The bad news is the Gopher basketball team lost to number 3 Michigan, 77-67, but they were 22.5-point dogs, so they covered.
Weren't they down only like 3 or 4 in the first half, I think?
They were only down 4 at halftime, 32-28, but only, again, this is the problem of the entire season. Only 6 players played for the Gophers, and the guy off the bench scored 0. So 0 bench points for the Gophers. Cade Tyson, again, had to play all 40. He scored 20 points, 5 of 10 from 3, but, I mean, against bad teams, you're going to get tired. Against really good teams, how the hell are you supposed to play 40 minutes against one of the best teams in the country? So they come up short again. 13-15. The Wolverines now 16-1 in the Big Ten.
Forgive me. I know this is a dumb question that normal people know, and especially if they're on a major market sports morning show. Why do we literally only have 6 people, or are they only 6 people that he plays?
I mean, we're short. I think
it's only 6 he plays.
Yeah, he only plays 6. We're definitely short because of injury.
Right. Yeah.
We had the one kid the point guard that basically had a season-ending injury, even like I think right when the season essentially started.
And then one of their big guys, I think, is hurt.
And then
too.
Crocker Johnson's out as well. So
Cracker Johnson?
Yes.
Wow. His name is Cracker Johnson?
Crocker Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Betty's kid.
Yeah.
Oh, your hands
Betty Crocker, Woodhawk.
I thought you were asking about Cracker Johnson.
You would.
Only 3 games.
I would buy that jersey in a heartbeat.
It just would say Johnson on the back, though. It wouldn't say his full name.
Mine would.
Just Cracker Johnson.
Well, no, you don't understand.
Yeah.
I want both names.
Yep. Well, we don't do that, sir.
Better than Johnson Cracker.
Yeah.
Come on, Shields.
3 games left for the Gophers. They have UCLA at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Then they're at Indiana. Then they host Northwestern. Then the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah, man. Selection Sunday, 2 weeks from Sunday, man. It's right around the corner. The best sporting event of the year.
The Gophers, unfortunately, of course, will not be a part of that this year. But still,
unless they win the Big Ten tournament.
Well, again, the Gophers will not be a part of that this year. But still,
yeah. Hell of a season, though, for how shorthanded they are.
It's impossible to tell, but I think everybody around the program is like super happy with what Nico's doing. He just needs talent and he needs more players. You can't win with 6 players.
Nope.
Unless all of them are 5-star freaks that play at Duke.
It's the Fab Five.
Exactly. You can't win with 6. Not on a consistent basis.
You are correct, sir.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
The NHL is back tonight. 8 games in the NHL. One of them is Colorado at Utah. And that matters because the Wild are back tomorrow at Colorado.
Here we go. About time.
Here we go.
It's been a while, and we'll be very interesting to see how they bounce back. And big playoff push. And, we'll see. Start with a back-to-back, but they do have an extra day off, so should be fun. Wild Ass tomorrow night. We're here in the fan.
Wild Ass.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go get
With
some
Cracker
Wild Ass.
Johnson?
yeah, he'll be there.
Yep.
Oh, God. What if that was one of the hosts of this radio station?
Oh,
like 9 to noon with Cracker Johnson.
You might as well just call it K-Cracker. We're all crackers.
Yeah. Well said, Hawk. Well said.
Or Max.
Yeah. Do we know where Max currently is?
Max is like in Turkey or Dubai or India, or he's like going to 4 different spots.
Went to Turkey first, so he's probably in Turkey right now.
Do we have, we always wonder when he goes on these giant excursions how safe he is.
Right.
Have we had any contact with him? Anybody?
None.
No.
Oh,
Not
boy.
yet.
Yeah, I haven't.
But he always comes back.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He's a boomerang.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He doesn't even book a hotel. He just goes.
Yeah, he does.
Pretty cool, man.
Sometimes he didn't have a return flight. He just books it.
I'm an under planner. My wife's an over planner, but I couldn't do what Max does.
You're an under planner?
When it comes to vacationing, like I don't want a full itinerary every day.
Same.
I want I want the hotel and the flight, and I want hey, on Tuesday we're going to blank.
Yep.
And then I want the rest of the day to be open. My wife wants, every hour basically, we're going to go here, we'll catch a bus to there, we'll do this, we'll do that.
No.
That's too much for me. That's why I like Vegas, right? Then it's just I can get there and know where I'm staying, but then figure it out.
Train slot machine.
But I definitely couldn't do, I'm just going to buy a flight and then wing it.
Nope.
I don't know where I'm staying. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what part of town I'm supposed to be in. That part would make me unbelievably anxious. I couldn't do that.
He does that, right? He doesn't know where he's staying. Yeah, I couldn't do that either.
Yeah, that's called bravery and confidence.
Yeah, I don't have that.
0 for 2.
Yes,
yeah, roll with the punches, man, right?
Yeah.
Can't do it.
All right, let's do what really matters when we come back. I have some trivia for you guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Group trivia. That'll just basically test your memories.
I found something that would be very useful for those of you who care about such things. I found the timeline, if it were reality, like this is BC, this is AD, and I'll tell you when each TV show lines up on that timeline, if it were reality. You know
if it were real.
Yeah, right.
Sweet.
So tell you how many years they are apart from each other.
Oh.
What really matters is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show.
All right, Corey. Listen to this. So the little boy in this, House of...
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
It. Yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So he and his brothers, I should say, like Alor, right? And
Arian.
Yeah, and Arian. I believe. I could be wrong. I believe they are of the same generation. Do you remember the old blind Meister in the Night's Watch in Game of Thrones?
Vaguely.
Well, I believe they are of his generation. So that guy lived forever. But he would have been the same generation of Egg. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure it out. But it ain't real.
No, it's not.
That's okay. You guys like it.
It is super
really
fun.
good.
Yeah.
It's impossible
TV.
not to. You're not glad you live. You don't wish you lived in that time. But I do wish that they would keep making the shows over and over and over again, just so I could watch them for my own joy.
Well, this one is apparently fast tracked because they don't have a lot of CGI. They don't have a lot of dragons. It's on track for 27. So it's supposed to be next year.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's not going to be one of those we have to wait 3 years for season 2. Which makes sense. It's only 6 episodes. Season 2 is supposed to be the same thing. 6 episodes, 30 to 40 minutes. Not a lot of CGI. Let's go.
That's good pace.
Let's wrap it up. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yep. This is a repeat take, but anybody that's really been into TV in the last 25 years, right? Let's start with The Sopranos, because The Sopranos was truly the start of, quote, the golden age of TV, right?
You are correct.
But if you go back to The Sopranos and basically said, all right, now TV's not messing around. We're taking this seriously from here on out. Episode 5 of this season of Night of the Seven Kingdoms is essentially cinematically as good as almost any movie you've seen in the last couple of decades anyway. The way it's shot, acted, it looked like a Oscar award-winning film for 40 minutes. It was that good. Right? Like if that 40 minutes had been drawn out for 2 hours and it was a part of a movie, that movie's in the conversation for the Oscar. Like it's that good.
Yeah.
But it's on TV, just on a random Sunday night. It's like, I guess I'll watch an Oscar-worthy 40 minutes. No big deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's what TV is now.
This is so cool, man.
It's better than books. You don't have to read.
Yeah. Books are lame.
So Egg, if you go back, way back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He is basically of the line of Damon and Rhaenyra.
Yeah. The great-great-grandkid or something.
Right. So they got it on, and that would be their kids, and that'd be their grandkids, and that'd be their great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids. He would be the great-great-great-great-grandkid of those two getting it on, even though I believe they were either cousins or brothers and sisters.
Or from Indiana.
How dare you?
What really matters is brought to you by Ovo LASIK and Lens. Ovo LASIK and Lens. Go get LASIK from Dr. David Whiting or Dr. Mark Lovinoff at Ovo. These guys are the best.
Yeah.
And LASIK's the best. All right, I said group trivia, and I'm not kidding. Here we go. Look, how quickly we forget. Do you guys remember the 2026 Winter Olympics?
Yes. Sure. Seemed like it was yesterday.
They just ended on Sunday. Group trivia. I want one answer between the three of you, so you guys have to come to a consensus, and we'll see how you guys do. How many gold medals did the U.S. win? One answer. Talk it out.
What?
Well, didn't they win like 27 total?
I thought it was like, do I remember 12 or 13 or something like that?
I remember 11 being the number at one point, but that might have been before the hockey.
Right.
So 13 would make
13 might be right.
Yeah. I'm good with 13, yeah.
13?
13.
This is an all-time record for the U.S. at the Winter Olympics. Zacho, they did have 11 before the men's hockey. So they finished with an all-time record of 12 gold medals.
Okay.
That is a U.S. record. That's obviously not the record. That is a U.S. record.
Bono was
12 gold medals. How many overall medals did the U.S. secure in 2026?
I thought it was 27.
At the end of it or before?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Let's go with 27. It's a good number.
27.
Is he right?
Nope, 33. They finished with 33. What place did the U.S. finish in the 2026 medal count?
I think it's second.
I'm going to go third.
Second, I believe.
So the final consensus answer is what? What are you guys going to go with?
Let's go second.
U.S. It was Norway, U.S., Italy, I believe.
I think you are correct, Zach.
Nailed it. Norway, U.S., Italy. Norway had 41 medals, 33 for the U.S., 30 for Italy, and golds went 18 in Norway, 12 to the U.S., 10 to Italy for golds. There were 92 countries that participated in the 2026 Winter Olympics. How many of them got at least one medal? Even a bronze. Just out of the 92, how many medaled?
Meddling kids.
92 countries. How many got at least to the podium one time?
Really good question.
25. Is that too many?
That'd be too little, wouldn't it? Out of that many? At least one medal? I don't know. 35?
Yeah, 35.
35. Well, you guys are not that far off. 29 countries secured at least one medal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, good job.
By the way, the 33 medals for the U.S., one shy of the record, which was set in 2002. What city?
Salt Lake City.
Yeah,
That was quick. Salt Lake City. All right, now try this one. This is the hard one. This is the one that is going to test your memory. We mentioned 12 gold medals for the U.S. Name the 12 gold medals. Let's see how many you can get.
I'll name this one Sean.
Hockey.
All right, well men's and women's. There's
so
two.
Yeah.
10 left.
Didn't the Diggins lady win?
Nope.
No, the what's her name? Schifrin?
Schifrin in the slalom.
yeah,
yes, that's three.
We had the figure skater. I thought.
The speed skater.
Yeah, the speed skater.
Jordan Stoltz had 2 of them, the 1,000-meter speed skate and the 500-meter speed skate. So Stoltz had 2.
None of the curling one, right?
They got silver.
Zach, I was looking for names, but I'll give you that. Women's figure skating, Alyssa Liu got 1 as well. So you guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6.
Damn.
How quickly we forget. Or some of these maybe you just didn't care or hear about. That's possible, too.
Yeah, but I mean, we must have had a snowboarder, right? Maybe not.
I agree with him. I think we did.
I don't know.
We did not.
Oh.
Definitely didn't know that one skier.
Oh.
Lindsey Vaughn?
No.
I don't know.
How quickly we forget.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, some of these were going to be tough.
So long ago.
We had a gold in mixed team for ski aerials. Can't blame you for missing that one. We had Alex Ferreira for ski half pipe, 1 gold. Shout out to Alex. Alana Myers-Taylor won for the bobsled, the monobob, women's monobob.
About chess, she was great.
She was great. Elizabeth Lemley in moguls. Sauce, you would love to do the moguls.
Yeah, I would.
Breezy Johnson, the one that where Lindsey Vaughn got hurt. Right. Breezy Johnson in the U.S. won the downhill skiing gold. And the U.S. also won with team figure skating, right? With Quad God and Chalk and Bates and all those people. So team figure skating was the other one. 12. All right, last handful of Olympic trivia questions. Summer Olympics is 2 years from now. What city?
L.A.
L.A.
The 2030 Winter Olympics. What city?
France.
Yeah, French Alps. That counts.
Yeah.
2032 Summer Olympics. What city?
Dallas.
Man, that's a great question.
Dubai?
I have no idea.
No.
Amsterdam.
How about I give you the initials and see if you can get it?
Okay.
B.A.
Brisbane?
Nailed it.
Australia?
Brisbane, Australia.
I was thinking
there
it was
you go.
Australia,
Wow.
but I'm like, it's not going to go back to Sydney.
Very well done. Brisbane, Australia.
So that means the events will be on here at like 2 a.m.?
God, how many shark attacks are there going to be?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, can you imagine the surfing in Australia? It's going to be like you're going to medal if you just live.
Yeah.
And then 2034, Zacho
Salt Lake
is
City.
back in Salt Lake City.
Sweet.
Yeah. They're just going to have a moment of silence for everybody who dies before they even start the events.
Oh.
Spider bites. And,
some of you guys won't be here when we're done.
I think that's where Boney's brother lives.
Brisbane?
Brisbane, yeah.
Yeah. Everything in Australia can kill you, including the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like
they seem
Crocodile
nice.
Dundee. Yeah, they do seem nice.
Dude, they've got, what is it, the saltwater crocodiles?
Jeez, those things are just gigantic.
Yeah,
huge.
They're dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're dinosaurs. And they have spiders that can kill you, snakes that can kill you.
And the dumb
but
thing
everybody
is,
loves it.
I was watching a video, so they were endangered, which I thought was a good thing. The government of Australia did not like that, so they took steps to make it so they weren't endangered anymore. Mission accomplished, but now nobody can swim in any water in like northern Australia now because go get your leg eaten off.
Yes, you can go get your leg eaten off.
Yeah, Creasel could do it.
So, like, if you're in the United States, outside of Florida, which is basically Jurassic Park, if you're in every other state in the Union, you could be like, all right, look, there's bears in those woods. I'm just going to stay out of the woods.
Yeah.
Or if you're in California, all right, there's great white sharks in the water. I'm just going to stay out of the water. In Australia, if you go in the water, there's crocodiles, there's great white sharks. So you're like, I got to go back on land. Then there's poisonous snakes. There's crocodiles that can also follow you on land. There's spiders that can kill. There's no safe spots.
Kangaroos that are D words.
They'll punch you in the face.
They're ripped. They're at the gym every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, scary.
But I follow Lynn Gilmartin on Instagram, the poker gal that we met once. Calm down.
Yeah.
And every time she travels back to her home country, it looks lovely. Everybody looks like they're having the time of their lives. And I'm like, you're dodging deadly animals on a daily basis.
They're all living like there's no tomorrow because there probably won't be for them.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah. But what really matters is this.
You got that right. It was on this date. In what year do you guys believe the first ever telecast of a National Hockey League game happened?
A national telecast of a National Hockey League game.
Transmitted over New York's W2XBS, the National Broadcasting Company's experimental station used to test TV technology.
55.
Yeah.
So we just semi-recently celebrated the 100-year anniversary of the NHL, correct? Yeah. So let's go. How long did it take to actually hit the airwaves, though?
Well, I think it was more of a technology.
That's what I'm saying. So let's go. Man, did they throw that on in the early 50s? I'll say 51.
I'm going to say 59.
On this date, February 25th, in the year 1940.
Wow.
Damn.
I know. The first telecast, and it was the Rangers versus the Canadiens. The NHL TV broadcast came a year after the first televised Major League Baseball game, college football game, and pro football game. The first World Series game was televised in 1947.
Imagine going back to that first NHL game and somebody sit at home and their mind is blown because they're watching the Rangers play and they're like sitting in Nebraska and they're like, I can't believe I get to watch this.
Yeah.
And you're like, just wait until Game of Thrones, buddy.
Just wait.
Hold on for one more day.
Place.
There's a real chance that people sitting in Omaha were seeing a sport they'd never heard of.
Yes, you are correct.
Didn't know existed.
Yep.
What are they doing? Could I get some of that ice for my drink?
What?
I don't know why they're Southern.
Ask
I guess
their drink.
Ice. That's just the way they say ice.
That's how they say it in Omaha.
I thought you said ask for my drink.
Don't be offensive to the Omahans.
I'm not.
They're sitting there in Omaha in 1940 going, we just have to wait 50 more years until 311 shows up.
God, I wish I had my cell phone so I could take pictures of my coochie.
My God.
Paul, let the man finish the scene.
I don't think you mispronounced that one.
No, I don't think you did.
Coochie is the name of my cow.
Oh. Sorry, ma'am, or sir, whatever you are.
What is a coochie in your future times?
It's a cow.
Yeah, Paul, in this scene, where are you from and when are you from?
Me?
Yeah. Because apparently you're confused about their culture.
Yeah.
Are you not from Nebraska?
No.
When are you from? Same year or in the future?
No, from the future.
What year?
2058.
So hang on. You're from the future, even now?
Yes.
Even
So hang on. So what happens in the next, did you say 58? What happens in the next 32 years?
We finally get a new computer here.
Okay, now I know you're lying. You're not from the future.
It's new to us.
Yeah. Yep.
It's going to have Oregon Trail on it.
More importantly, Papa becomes officially Papa.
Papa? At what year do they stop teaching how to speak English?
Hockey's grandpa, slow down.
So in 2058, we have figured out how to time travel. And you traveled back to 1940 Nebraska to watch hockey?
Yeah. And chat with whoever this is.
Yeah, why are you there? Why'd you pick that year?
Well, because they had a cow named Coochie. I wanted to see
How
it.
would you have known that before you traveled back there?
Because that cow, there's many cows in 2058
Little
that come
tiny
from a long
That's
line
cute.
of Coochie cows.
Little tinians?
Little tinians.
You call them mini cows.
Oh, many cows. I don't speak well.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's a sign of the future.
Yes,
I
it
need
is.
to prevent this stuff from happening.
yeah. Please.
I mean the future.
All right, so, ma'am, if you could just travel to Minnetonka
sir.
in like 1982
Yep.
and stop it from happening, that would be great.
All right. It's going to involve, never mind,
Handcuffs.
Yep.
in the demon seed.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
He's into it.
I don't know what you guys are referring to. That's what we
demons.
called Kool-Aid in 1940.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
changed
Seed?
the name.
They changed. So it originally was demon seed?
Yeah, what?
Oh, no.
What's that mean?
Sauce, rule number one of improv is yes and. You can't say that Demon Seed wasn't Kool-Aid. You just have to say, of course it was. Let me have a glass.
Yes, and could you hand me some?
What flavor?
Guzzle it.
What flavor demon seed would you like to Enjoy.
We used salt instead of sweetener.
Oh, man.
Yes, and?
No, you can't say actual. You don't say yes and. You have to just embrace the concept of yes and.
That sounds great.
In time and take those improv classes out.
Hey, Sauce, why don't you see if she's available?
How do we know it's a she?
You're there.
And also with
you can look at her. Is it so unknowable from 4 feet away?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Really? Like Marla Hooch?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
They haven't invented portable razors yet.
Can you go back in time and get Hawk's money back from those classes?
Well, Sauce, you know how they figured out the gender of an alligator, correct?
Oh, no.
Isn't it on the inside?
That counts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take one for the team.
Yep.
Just wash your hands when you're done, please.
Why are you talking so quietly?
Or Coochie.
Papa.
This show devolved quickly. More of What Really Matters after this. Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Hello, moron.
KFAN welcomes some great shows to Mystic Lake Amphitheater. Leonard Skinner and Foreigner will be there on August 16th, and Motley Crue will be there August 21st. Motley Crue. Get the complete details on all of our upcoming shows on our concert page at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hello, Baja.
Hi.
Hello, who?
Baja. The Wolves won. They were excited.
Inbound comes to midcourt. Grant will run into a three, and he hits it at the buzzer. So the final score will be 124 to 121. Timberwolves pick up the win to begin the road trip. They've beaten the Blazers for the third straight time this season. They've now won 9 of the last 11 meetings against Portland. And they put some pressure on the LA Lakers. They have a chance to move into the 5 spot in the Western Conference standings with a Laker loss tonight to Orlando. 124-121 is the final.
All right. Thanks, dude. That's our buddy.
Yeah, Alan Horton. He's the best.
Great. Yep.
Great dude. All right, let's do more of What Really Matters. We'll learn more about other stuff that has nothing to do with professional or amateur athletics, and we'll move on with our day.
You got that right. Blaze.
So the men's hockey game Sunday morning right here. Well, no, it was not. Was it on the Fan? It was not on the Fan, right?
No, the Wolves were.
Wolves were on the Fan Sunday afternoon.
That 8 o'clock tip-off was
7 a.m. Yeah, exactly. 7:10.
We're going to go up against the Olympic gold game.
But on TV, though, men's hockey averaged 20.7 million, peaking at 26 million, making it the most watched sporting event in U.S. history to start before 8 a.m.
Well,
that's a very specific best of, but technically, most watched U.S. sporting event ever that starts before 8 in the morning.
Now, this is probably a question Zacho knows the answer to. Is that just TV viewers? Does that also count people who watch it on Peacock?
That includes that, yeah.
Okay.
It peaked at 26 on Peacock.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
26 million. Felt
Crazy.
Like, didn't it feel like more than that? It felt,
yes.
If you were up and watching it and paying attention on social media, it felt like the Super Bowl. It felt like the entire country was watching it.
like Tiger Man.
Yeah, right. Like Tiger King, sure. Because everybody that was watching it was so into it that it felt bigger than it actually was. Because 26 million is a lot of people. But
that is a lot.
Super Bowl is what, 110? 120? But, man, it felt like a Super Bowl audience in the moment, but nowhere near.
And 8 a.m. Eastern is 5 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah,
and that's a tougher ask.
That's a good point.
So, had that game been any later, I wouldn't doubt it would have gone over 30 plus, which is massive, obviously, for hockey.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's sweet.
But what really matters is this.
I just sent you guys a picture of a book I saw at the bookstore at the Pittsburgh airport, by the way. The new book from a author by the name of Sophie Hannah.
Oh, yeah, you sent me that.
The book is called No One Would Do What the Lamberts Have Done.
Oh.
It's a real book.
Yeah. And I think
no one would do what the Lamberts have done.
It's the story of raising Paul Lambert. No one would do it these days.
I wonder if it's good.
Bless.
Did you buy it?
No, I thought about it.
You should have.
I know. I own too many books I haven't read yet.
Yeah. What do you care?
But you're right. I don't care.
But what really matters is this.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing that stuff. It was on this date in what year? You guys already saw it. Never mind. Yeah, we're over here looking over my shoulder. In 1987, on this date, February 25th, the NCAA suspended the Southern Methodist University football program. They gave it the death penalty. Still, the sanctions are the most severe ever levied by the NCAA against a major college football program. The NCAA also significantly reduced the number of football scholarships SMU could offer the next 2 seasons and banned it from playing home games for the 1988 season. You heard what I said. Banned it from playing home games for the 1988 season. They were cheating.
Yeah. They should have done it to Penn State.
Yeah, they absolutely
They didn't because they're cowards and there's too much money in it, but they definitely should have done it to Penn State.
Cowards, you pathetic
and
cowards.
I think the sanctions they gave to Penn State about 2 years later, they just lifted them. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal. Yeah.
Former Vikings general manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah back in the NFL, rejoining the 49ers front office as a personnel executive. Now, here's the part that people were cracking jokes about last night. Maybe you saw this. He won't get his official title until after the draft. True story.
Yeah.
Think about that. I think the Niners are very smart to wait to give him a title until after the draft.
Yep.
Because they might regret it if it's before. He's 44 years old. He was with the Niners from 2013 through 2019, then spent a couple seasons with the Browns through 21, and then was the Vikings GM until just a month or so ago, whatever it was. So anyway, back in the NFL and back with the Niners.
Yeah.
Good for him, man. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll have some audio and Pete Bursich a little bit later from Indianapolis, where they're doing workouts, physicals. What do you call it?
Measuring men.
Yeah, that's it.
But what really matters is this.
It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
It was on this date of what year do you believe the young Muhammad Ali knocked out Sonny Liston for his first world title?
71.
Oh, man. I have
68.
69.
Joe Louis called it the biggest upset in the history of boxing. On this date, February 25th, in 1964, 22-year-old Cassius Clay knocked out Sonny Liston to become the heavyweight world champion.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Fleet-footed, loquacious youngster.
And think about this for a second. What did you say, 64?
Yeah.
Think about this. This is true. Rosen's wearing the same clothes now as he was when Cassius Clay knocked out Sonny Liston.
Do you think he was mad?
That's according to him.
There were too many, I can't say the word, preliminary fights.
Say it again.
Preliminary fights.
Spell it.
PR. No idea. PR. No, P-E-R. Liminary. Preliminary. Preliminary. P-R-E. Liminary.
How do you spell liminary?
L-I-M-A-R-Y.
You going to the mall later?
Liminary.
Preliminary.
I don't know, man.
Pre-preliminary.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you think about the meaning of the word, it means before.
So pre.
Thank you.
Good start.
Preliminary? Preliminary?
There you go.
Do you think he was mad that there were too many preliminary fights?
You sounded so much like a teacher.
Yeah. Very nice.
Every moment's a teaching opportunity. You know what I mean? Like,
he's always kind to me. Yeah, he knows. He got real close one time to saying what he actually meant.
I did. I still feel bad about it. And I didn't do it, but I still feel bad about it.
He literally almost grabbed his bag and left.
I told him I would have just stood up, put my coat on, said goodbye to you guys, and walked on out of here.
Off to Mystic Lake.
See you later, guys.
No one would do what the Lamberts have done.
Nobody. They
by
wouldn't.
Sophie Hannah.
Yep.
New York Times best-selling author.
In fact, the first line of the book is a quote from the father in the story. We'll just call him Jeff. And he says to the doctor, I know he's 2, but is it too late to... ...
Yep. No, that's me.
I won't tell you what he's got in his hand.
Jesus.
Can I read an excerpt from the first chapter?
Yes, of course.
A young lawyer named Jeffrey pointed and said, Paul, look over there. As he sprinted towards the car, a young Paul said, look over where? As he turned, his parents were piling into a vehicle and driving away at the speed of light.
Oh.
Oh, man. If only. It's not funny to abandon kids, but sometimes it makes sense.
That time it would have been.
Yeah.
That time the judge would have been like, we get it. Probation, but just let's not have it happen again.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on Kel, keep an eye on Dav, but we get it.
Yeah, we get it. Just make it less obvious next time.
I'm going to send you guys a picture, but you got to promise to God you'll never tell anybody.
Oh, my God. What's happening?
Is it more your butt crack cleavage?
No.
I don't even understand what the context is going to be here.
No.
I can't even imagine what this is going to be.
What I just said. It's the picture that accompanies the very first line of the book.
Oh, boy.
Okay?
Oh, no. Oh, don't Google that on your phone.
Hang on, I got to make sure there's no camera over my shoulder.
Yeah, no kidding.
You're not on it.
Okay, you guys should have it now.
It won't open up.
Yeah, it won't come through.
Oh, my God. I see it. Yeah.
Oh, jeepers.
I want to work on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, now I got it. I see
we
it.
got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
My God. That's exactly how he was standing. Blaze.
Yeah, I get. Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah, the whole town gets it.
No, you're labor. First of all, that's plastic.
My God.
I'll just get my coat and I'll see you guys later.
Oh, Billy. Is it my turn or your turn?
Where's your coat?
Yeah. Why are you there?
On the floor.
The Wolves did beat the Blazers 124-121. They've won 4 out of the Blazers. They've won 4 out of 5. What really matters is this.
You get that right, buddy. Okay. I'm sorry. The butt plug was patented.
I mean,
well, hold on.
Start over.
The butt plug was patented in 1892 by Dr. Frank Young.
1892.
That's right, patented. This is true. By Dr. Frank Young as a rectal dilator, and was intended to treat constipation and insanity.
What?
Almost everything back then that's completely effed up was like, this person's nuts.
Yeah.
Let's shove something in them.
Yeah, this person's nuts and this person's butthole.
Or, hey, this person seems to be crazy. Let's take the front part of their brain out.
Yeah.
Maybe
right.
that'll help.
Yeah, this person won't quit masturbating.
So let's give them cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say cornflakes.
Right, it's true.
Yeah. Man.
Do people actually just buy cornflakes
They
to
must,
eat
dude.
them?
They wouldn't just make them and leave them sit there.
Does anybody buy cereal anymore?
Yeah, Cheerios protein all the time.
Man.
But like,
Love cereal.
yeah, same.
Had Honey Nut Cheerios yesterday. It's back in the rotation.
Yeah, outstanding.
It's the GOAT.
Yeah,
I love eating cereal, but I'm wootin' tootin', man.
you're wootin' too.
Yeah, I just,
I like it with Kemp's milk.
Same.
yeah, man.
Kemp's milk.
Oh. Is that
Man,
what
you
you
should
said?
see these old rectal dilators.
My God.
I'm going to Google that.
They should've-
Rectal. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have
Wow.
washed them before they put them in the museum.
Oh, now they're called anal dilators.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, that's just from the website Intimate Rose.
some say love.
What is that from?
The rose.
Is that a movie?
Family Guy, they're singing him the song. They're in the car, and the whole family sings that song.
Yeah, that's from the movie The Rose by Bette Midler.
Some say love. Come on.
Paul, your hands up.
Bette Midler.
1,000,000,000%.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Man,
I'd go to this museum.
Did I ever tell you I played softball with Bette Midler? And then I actually rounded third and she was playing catcher and I just ran right into her. I trucked her and knocked her out of a play called, what's the name of that play?
He's not coming in today.
Went on a journey from Milan to Minsk.
He's not coming in today.
Oh, it was called Rochelle, the musical. Who's not coming in?
Rosie.
Oh, then never mind. That's just from Seinfeld. The news is next.
Dude, can I read you this real quick?
Is this about butt plugs?
Yeah, listen. In 1893, Medical News editorial noted that Dr. Young himself, writing in another journal, of which he was the editor, praised rectal dilation as a cure for insanity, claiming that at least 3/4 of all the howling maniacs in the world, that's how it's written.
The Howling Maniacs.
Yeah. They're playing the First Avenue on Friday.
That's a great band name.
That is a good band name.
Somebody give me a butt plug.
Yep.
We got a howling maniac. Speaking of that, Bursa will be on in a little bit.
He would listen to them.
Were curable in a few weeks' time with the application of what he called orificial methods.
Whoa.
Yeah. Why then, in the name of pity and kindness,
why, Dale,
do these men not apply the dilators each to himself or to each other? We very much fear all this imbecility may rest upon a semi-pathological basis, and that Kraft Ebing may have a new chapter to write concerning sodomic perversion in his work upon sexual psychopathy.
Hey, so that sounds insane, right? Obviously, it's we can look back and go, all right, the science was terrible, but it was somebody taking a shot at it. The funniest part of that to me is the 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
It's not just that I think this butt plug works.
Right.
That means out of everybody they tested, after a couple of weeks of wearing this anal dilator, rectal dilator, one of these howling maniacs would be like, actually, it's been kind of fun the last couple of weeks having this thing in. And you go, we got one, put it on the board. All right, the last 4 guys, 3 of them have said they're in a way better spot now. Yeah. So this thing is a 30 or a 75%, 3 out of 4. We're killing it. Mark it down. And somebody kept track.
Yeah.
And said 3 out of 4, unless they're just making that stat. 3 out of 4.
You know what? Like the 9 out of 10 dentists recommend.
Taste different though.
You probably already said this. Did you read the brand name for these things?
Go on.
Dr. Young's Ideal Rectal Dilators.
Oh my God.
Ideal.
Yeah, what's
they
wrong
came
with
in
that?
sets of 4, quote unquote, torpedo-like.
Yeah, you should see them.
Hard rubber.
Yeah.
Instruments varying in diameter from a 1/2 inch to 1 inch.
Oh my!
Sets of 4.
And in length from 3 to 4 inches.
I'll tell you what, you turn me into a howling maniac. Shove 1.5 inches.
Yeah. Kiss my ass! We just got a text. Let's play a game. Who texted this?
Oh boy.
Don't worry, blank. I'm a howling maniac.
That's a great excuse.
He'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah. Yes, he will.
The news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.